what happened last time when I thought I was live and I went live, because there's a button that say go live, and then once you hit that button, another one says go live again. So I got to hit it twice, and that's what happened last time. But we live on YouTube right now. If anybody already over there, drop a one in the chat if y'all already over there. If y'all already over there, drop a one in the chat. If let me see. Let me edit this right here. Edit this right quick, and then we're gonna get started. All right. Welcome. That's what we talk about today. I'm fancy with it now. Oh, you fancy, huh? Yes, sir. I'm fancy with it now. We're doing a trade breakdown. If y'all already know, y'all seen the poll that I put, not the poll, the story. I put the story up. Oh yeah, I got the scrolling disclaimer now. I'm fancy now. Yeah, I put up the story earlier today, and let me pull it up. Oh, look at that, we coming back up. We done went down and got in some liquidity, and we busting back up. We done bust back positive. We done went back positive as far as from yesterday. I just noticed that just happened. Man, that just happened in the last couple minutes. What time is it? 12:30. Yep, from 12:30 up until now, we done went from negative. Let me show y'all the screen, man. Let me share my screen. We done went from negative to boom. All right, we done went from negative from right. This was 12:30 right here. This calendar right here was 12:30, and now we over here. So we blast off. See, they like to be doing stuff at lunchtime, man. Look at that blast off from here. This was the 12:30 calendar right here, and look at that, 2, 4, 6, in the last 7 minutes. We got 54 seconds left on that calendar right there. Last 7 minutes, we done rocketed up. How many points is that we done came up? So from here, from where that calendar closed at, 43.58.50, and right now it's at 43.90. So from 43.58 to 43.90 in 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 32 points. But anyway, we get into we're gonna get into what before we get into that, I'm gonna drop something that I've been practicing. I got this. It's another thing that I learned from ICT, and I just been back testing this. I've been back testing this and just like monitoring it during, you know what I'm saying, the live sessions. And it's like I can't remember exactly what he called it. How often do I go live? I go live every Sunday at 3 o'clock. That's my scheduled go live time. And then if the people vote that they want a lunchtime lesson, if I see something or if I do something, and then the community vote that they want a lunchtime lesson, then I jump on and do a lunchtime lesson. But without a shadow of a doubt, except for when I ain't gonna be doing it, like on the 13th of this month, cause it's my wedding anniversary is the 14th. I'm not gonna be doing a Tim's Tidbit that Sunday on the 13th. But other than that, Sundays at 3 o'clock I go live, and then just stay tuned to see if I do a lunchtime lesson. Hold on real quick. Yep. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's what he called. I think he called it the opening range. I don't know if he called it the opening range or the daily range, but I think it's on like episode like 10. It's either episode 10 or 11 on the new mentorship, right? And peep what it is, right? So from the midnight open, everybody know the yellow line on my chart is the midnight open, right? So the yellow line on my chart is the midnight open. Let me shrink it down so you can see it. The white line is the previous day's close, and the red line right here. Let me hide these EMAs, get them out the way so the screen don't look so junky, man. So it don't look so junky, and y'all can like pay attention to what I'm saying. As ICT say, I got too much lipstick on the chart right now. Here we go. All right, let me hide this. Get out of there. Okay, so the yellow line is the midnight open. So from the midnight open, and this work in both ways, right? This work in both ways. If you know what I'm saying, going short, going long, whatever your bias is, I've been back testing it, and it's been scary accurate. And I saw it again today. That's why I just want to share it before I get into the trade breakdown that I did, right? So from the midnight open, right, and just say I'm bearish for the day. From the midnight open, if you look at the midnight open to the lowest point, from the midnight open to the lowest point, right, for that day, like, so when the market open and it trade down and it go back up, or if the market open and it trade up and it go back down, so looking from the midnight open to the lowest point, right, and then y'all am I sound distorted to myself? Do I sound distorted? Let me make sure I ain't distorted, man. Was my voice like kind of cracking? I sound kind of weird and distorted to myself. You can hide indicators like that. Oh, yeah. Just turn the visibility off. You can hide anything that you got on your chart. It's a spot on there that says visible. And if you uncheck it and hit apply, you see how my yellow line disappeared back there? And if you check visible, hit apply, see how my yellow line came back. Anything that you draw, it's got a visible box. Just check it and it'll go away. All right, so check it. Just checking his mic. Okay, I see somebody said sound good. It was fine. Somebody said a little bit, but I'm just going. It was like sound. It was like kind of cracking. I could hear like distortion, so I just turned it down a little bit. If I turned it down too low, somebody say too low. But okay, back to what I was saying. So from the midnight open, right? It come in and just say, and it's traded like here we go. We open here. We was trading up here. We was trading down there. So I'm just doing it to the short side right here, right? And then, so I go down from the midnight open. That's at 43.82, right? 43.82.50. All right, let's just round it to 42.83 for easy math, right? And then, you know what? No, that's something else. That's my entry. That's my entry that I put in the calculator. 4406. Y'all remember that number for me. If I forgot, I got the calculator down there. And then down to the bottom, what is that? 4367.25, right? I'm gonna open a different calculator. 40, what I said that was? 4380. Let's round up 4383. I don't feel like doing all of the math. Minus in the low, it was how many points away? 4367.25. 4367. I don't feel like doing the math. 16 points. So we're just gonna say 16 points, right? And then now 16 points up from that. So that was the low. 16 points up from that. From what he was teaching in there, you should see it should be a short setup, right? If it traded down 16 points and was going at some point during, you know what I'm saying, during the New York session, it should be a setup 16 points away from the midnight open. And I've been back testing this and it's scary accurate. So back test it on your own. So we're going to go 43.83 plus 16, right? 43.83 plus 16. 43.83 plus 16, right? 43.99, right? So peak. Now if I go, I'm going to go to 43.99. I'm going to go to 43.99 and see. I saw it earlier today because it was, and I've been testing this 43.99, right? We'll go to 43.99. A matter of fact, I'm just gonna get a line. I'm gonna put a line there, right? Horizontal line. 43.99. Boom. Right? 43.99. Right? So I'm gonna stretch this out so you can see it. Bring this over here. Look at this. At 43.99. Right? The blue line right there is 43.99. Look at this. Right? It traded down 16. Well, it was like 15 something. I rounded up. I did the rounding. So if I only did 15, it would have been like down a little bit more, right? Because I was rounding up. So it was roughly 15 points away. I did 16. So that's 16 points away, right? Then if I come down a little bit, that's 15 points away. Either way it go, it's in the same area, right? This area right here. Now that I done put the line there, now let me map this out and y'all tell me what y'all see right here. Right there. In that area right there. If you're on IG, go to YouTube. What do you see in that area right there? Oh, let's see what we see. We came down, right? Made some swing highs, swing lows. This right here didn't really break it. So it ain't my particular, you know what I'm saying, set up off the breaking the low, but it did break a low. It did break a low. It didn't just do it in one candle, and it did trade back up into that fair value gap. But where is that? Where did it break that low and form a fair value gap at? 16 points above the midnight open. You see what I'm saying? 16 points above. You know what I'm saying? It worked either way, you know what I'm saying, depending on how the market trading. It does it to the upside, it does it to, I've been testing all of them. If it come in and trade up, if it come in and trade down, I've been testing all of them, and it's scary accurate. It is scary accurate how it be a short or a buy opportunity within that same range from the midnight open to the high and from the midnight open to the low. It's scary. It's been scary accurate. I've been back testing it, you know what I'm saying, ever since I done watched video 10, and it's like I'm still back testing it back, but it's scary accurate. I just want to share that with y'all. Y'all can go back and start back testing that and see, you know what I'm saying, how it work out on whatever instrument you want to look at. And with that there, I already burnt up 12 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into playback. I gotta download the data first. Let me download the data first. If y'all still on IG, pull up on YouTube, youtube.com/thenewTLR. We live on YouTube if you want to see the screen, because I'm about to do this break. I already dropped the little ICT gem. Which one? We'll do the MES. We'll do the MES because it's all the same thing. What's the date? The 3rd. Download. Boom. This Sunday I'm gonna be doing my platform of choice, which is Ninja Trader. I'm gonna be breaking down Ninja Trader this Sunday. So if that's, you know what I'm saying, sound like something y'all into or y'all want to see, pull up for Tim's Tidbit on Sunday. If y'all want to know anything in particular about Ninja Trader, DM me anything. I put up a question box. I'll put up a question box after I get off this live. Hey, somebody told me that if I right click, I can go to playback from start, playback from selected, go to. Man, look at that. Whichever one of the cousins told me that, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It said I could right click and go to the exact time I want to be at. And look at that. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? He said it would. Fight your battles for you. Make them wonder how you sleep at night. Let me see if I get my lines to pop back up now. Did I do that on the wrong screen? Yep, I did it on the wrong one. I did it on the wrong one. See if I get my lines to pop back up. Cause that's the one thing I can't stand about Ninja Trader. When you be going into playback mode, like your drawings be disappearing sometimes. Okay, boom. There go my lines back. My midnight. I want those to come back. Okay, so everybody know how I do. I'm gonna run through it. I talk through it and run through it. I'm just gonna jump straight to the let me let this play. I'm jump straight to the God dog it. It disappeared. Did it disappear again? Okay. Why did that go back? Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can get it back one more time. Okay, there they go. They back. All right, so I'm just gonna jump straight to my 15-minute and start throwing my lines in like I always do. My 8:30. Look at the wick. See, that's what I be saying about the stupid wick, man. What time is that? That's at the 9 o'clock candle. Let me see if I can get rid of this old stupid wick, man. I don't want that wick to be in there. It ain't gonna act right. Anyway, let me put in my arm lines, man, cause the wick acting stupid, and I'm wasting time. Where's my arm? Okay, vertical line, boom. I wish I can get this on the other side so it don't look like I'm looking away from the screen. That'd be driving me crazy. 8:30. All right. Okay, boom. So then I'm mark my. They already gone, but I'm gonna mark my the different levels that I was looking at. And now, Pete, these today, I marked this level here, and I marked this level here because overnight we was just pitter pat. Like when I came in this morning, you know what I'm saying, to work out, we was like back over here somewhere like this. What time is this right here? 6:30. Yeah, we was back over here somewhere, and we were just pitter patting overnight. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's just a bunch of consolidation. I be wanting like real swing highs and swing lows, right? So I just marked this swing high from over here from yesterday. You feel me? I marked that one there because we were just pitter patting overnight. We weren't really doing nothing. The market wasn't acting like it wanted to shake nothing. And then I marked that one there. I ain't even gonna worry about color coding this because I'm just trying to get through it because I don't waste a lot of time just Then I marked this one here. Those was the mark. Ignore this long wick right here. That long wick really don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Now, keep in mind, it's like we trading above this right here. But remember, on the daily level, I didn't go up to the daily on this one here. And I hope it ain't got up there already. Right? I hope it ain't got up there already. But earlier this morning, and looked like it got up there already. But earlier this morning when I came in, see this fair value gap here. Y'all remember that? Did anybody answer my questions on IG? I forgot to check that. Remember, I had been talking about this fair value gap that we have been struggling to get to on the daily level. And I was like, when we get to that fair value gap, I'm expecting it to like sell down some, you know what I'm saying, looking for some shorts off of that. And I was hoping we would get up to that today, but you know what I'm saying? So, and like now we already trading up into it. So you see that we traded up into it already right there. That's where the fair value gap would be. Right, that's the bottom. That's the top of it right there. That's the bottom between these 2 days right here. So that's the fair value gap. I was looking to hope to take a short off of also. And we happen to get there on a day when I'm not trading. Live, that is. It always happened like that. So I ain't worried about it. So now we just letting it trade. It done went up above. Into, you know what I'm saying, the area of liquidity I was looking for you know what I'm saying, for this side to be trying to go short off of if it give me a setup, you know what I'm saying, or if it give me a setup to go long off of. That's the top side that I was looking at. And then it made it all the way up to that liquidity pool up there. So that's what really made me start, you know what I'm saying? What's happening? Everybody putting up on IG, go to YouTube. That's what really made me start wanting to go to the downside. So let me go ahead and mark this off so y'all can see that spot that I was talking about. Rectangle. Where's my, there it is right there. So boom. That area right there. So this area right here, that's the area that I was hoping we would get up to, because I was like, when we came down here, we done ran that liquidity down here, and when we come back up to this fair value gap, I'm gonna be looking for a reason to go short off that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the trade I end up taking today. Now let's jump back down to the 2 minute, and we're gonna skip forward closer to the time when it started getting into the setup. God dog it, look at the wick. See, these wicks make it look crazy, man. I don't want it to be looking like that. I want it to look realistic. Let me try to jump through these time frames, see if I can make this wick disappear. It's gone now. It's gone now. Now watch when I hit the 2 minute, it come back. God dog it, I knew it was gonna do it. I knew it was gonna do it. Going on the 1 minute. Come on, stay going on the 2 minute. Come on, 2 minute. Jump up to 120, then go back to 2 minute. I'm gonna peek at them questions in a minute. As soon as I can get this thing to act right with this crazy wick, man. It just ain't gonna give me no love on this wick. 3. Man, we just gonna have to work with this wick, man. Forget it. Cause the wick starting to make me mad. Now let me skip forward. Let me speed it up a little bit. Let it go ahead and get it to the setup. Right? Just ignore this old stupid wick. Because I know it's looking crazy because it's got that wick. So it ain't gonna feel right. Just ignore that old dumb wick. We're gonna bring it down a little bit. All right. So while it's moving forward, while it's skimming forward, I'm look at the stuff that people wrote in. Excited for the Ninja Trader breakdown. Okay, yep, appreciate it. Appreciate the clarity yesterday, brother. Was able to catch another one this morning on. Oh, you caught one. Oh, that's what's up. Big shout out, Big B. He said he caught one on the NQ this morning at 10. That's the same time I caught this on the ES. But you caught it to the short side on the NQ. I caught it to the short side on the ES on this sim trade that I'm about to go through now. Do you wait until it comes back below? Hold on, let's see what it say. Kashaya, do you? Oh, that's what you look like, Kashaya. What's happening? Was that a twist out or whatever they call it? Do you wait until it comes back below liquidity line before you enter, or regardless because it took liquidity in general you wait for your setup? Yeah, once it get into the area of liquidity, I just wait for my setup and then I take it. Okay, boom. See this right here? You see, this is the fair value gap that I was talking about that I didn't take. Let me slow it down and explain why I didn't take that one. And like I was telling who was that? Who was that I was talking to on IG? Yep, to the downside 1 minute. Okay. Who was that I was talking to on IG? Man, let me see what it looked like on a 3 minute, because that wick driving me crazy. Do it. Okay, it's a fair value gap in the same place. So we just gonna go. We're gonna look at this 3 minute right now. Cause that wick on a 2 minute drive me crazy. Okay, so like dig it. Like I had an area of liquidity right here at this line that I wanted it at, you know what I'm saying? This was my 15-minute liquidity areas. Okay, we're gonna trade up above this, run liquidity, and hopefully come back down. or we're gonna trade up above this into liquidity, and then stay here and keep going up, whatever it was gonna do. Cause when it get into liquidity, it may keep going, it may sell back off of it. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to see what the market giving you. So once it go into the liquidity pool, that's when I start looking for my setup. Once it's in there, it don't have to come back out. It can be in, it can be out, but once it go into it, that's when I'm trying to take it. I'm trying to take it like either, like if I'm going short, I want to be in the liquidity or close as I can to the liquidity. And if I'm going long, I want to be down in the liquidity or as close as I can down to the liquidity, taking my long. So I try to get it either in it or close as I can. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't take this one right here, this fair value gap right here, and ain't nothing wrong with taking this fair value gap if that was your trade. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight, it worked out to be a good trade. That would have been a better entry than the entry that I got in hindsight. But that wasn't the setup I was looking for. And I'm explaining why. Because, right, see, we came up. This is like the area of liquidity that I was looking at right there. To come up into, we bust up into it. It went into that daily area that I really wanted to get to. So boom, once we got up there, that's when I'm really looking to go short. So once we got up here in this daily level, remember, this is a 15-minute liquidity pool, and this is a daily liquidity pool. So it's like once we bust through the 15-minute, and I saw that we went up into the daily, I'm kind of ignoring this now because we done got into a daily liquidity pool. You feel me? And so now that we in this daily liquidity pool, as you see, we just kind of consolidating. We ain't really technically this is a swing low right here, but we just really consolidating. You see what I'm saying? Like that, all of that's the same. Them just pretty much relatively equal lows. These are relatively equal highs. We just consolidating, and this fair value gap right here was made off of a consolidation. It wasn't made from like really, you know what I'm saying, making a swing high, making a swing low, and then breaking it. Like how you got this swing right here, and then you just bust up, and then you made this fair value gap right here. It's like you busting out and you making it right here. This is just made during consolidation. So that's why I wasn't looking at that. If you want to say, hey, that's a fair value gap, that's an imbalance, the market gonna trade back up into that and sell off. That's a strategy that ICT teach. I backtest that strategy all the time. But today, that wasn't the strategy I was paper trading. I was looking for my setup, right? I was looking for my setup. So now let's fast forward a little bit. I think it was like roughly around, 10 o'clock. I think it was around 10, like a little after 10 when it came through. Woo, slow down, Tim. I got that thing flying. Okay, let's go. Speed it up a little bit. All right, boom, 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 boom. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. All right, so here we go. Now we in the liquidity pool up here, right? We swimming in the liquidity pool. We're going up, we down, we're going up, we down, we're going up, we down. That's swing high right there. That's swing low right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we broke this swing high, but look how we did it. We inched up. Inch, 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 break. But what's this right here? Boom. That is one big candle that encompassed this whole uptrend. This is a temporary uptrend. It's 3 candles. That's a 2-minute temporary uptrend. Well, it's 3 minute on this one here, right? So let me peek at my 2 minute because I did it on the 2 minute, so I want to make sure it's right. Oh yeah, the wick gone. Okay, so now here we go on the 2 minute. Here we go on the 2 minute chart, right? You see these candles right here? This is what Dustin talk about. Okay, these this uptrend right here. Then look at this candle. Boom. See, when we made this swing high here, we made this swing low. See, this is consolidation. This is trends. You see what I'm saying? We got consolidation. We got a downtrend. We got an uptrend. You see what I'm saying? So when you get this downtrend, boom, you make a swing low. You get this uptrend, boom, you make a swing high. Then look at this big old candle right here. That's aggression. That's what I mean when I say break it with force. That's one fell swoop. Whoop. That one candle took out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 minutes worth of work with that one candle. That's with authority. Okay, So now, once I see that right there, and I see it made my fair value gap on the very next candle, now I'm finna check my risk to reward. I go to the top of this candle right here. The top of that candle is at let's just say 41.14, close enough for government work. I'm gonna add a point to it. 41.15, 41.15 minus 9. My risk tolerance is 9 points, right? So, and I already got the thing pulled up right here on the calculator, because that's the last thing I did. So you can see where it was. 41.15 minus 9 is 44.15 minus 9 is 44.06, right? So I come over here, 44.06, boom. I'm selling one at 44.06. That's where I want to get picked up at. You see what I'm saying? I already know where I want to get picked up at, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and speed this up. What time is that? 9:50. Yo, speed it up so it come over there and get me. Order filled. Boom, it got me. So now it got me. Now I'm in the trade. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the trade, and my default target for this trade, let me slow this back down. My default target is 27 points, right? That's just before this low right here. That's a good target for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it's been trading with a lot of what's name lately. So what I did, I came in and I turned off my auto trail. I turned my auto trail off because I didn't want it to bring me down. Like, remember the other day when it brought me down and it saved 10 points? It got down to 18 and I brought it down, and then it came back and stopped me out at 10. So it's like I'm sitting here watching it. So I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm just going to turn it off. And if it started going against me, I'll manually move it and save some profit. You know what I'm saying? And then let's go ahead and just fast forward through this, because we all know the outcome. Ain't no need to just sit there and watch it forever. But I put the speed on. Speed up, buddy. Target filled. Boom. There you go. There you go. And with this, and looking at this one here, the way it traded, I could have left my trailing stop on. It wouldn't have came back and stopped me back out, because I never felt any threat of pulling it down. So I could have left my trailing stop on at the time when I did it. But that's why, like, when I put on the I got some real good answers from the cousins in the DMs when I asked if anybody understood why I didn't take this trade, why this area was the trade that I took, as opposed to this area right here. I got some real solid answers from everybody. A couple people were spot on with, like, the reason why I didn't do it. So that let me know that, you know what I'm saying, y'all really understand this strategy that I be sharing. It ain't my strategy. I learned it from ICT. That let me know y'all really understand it. Some people was talking about this fair value gap over here, and I told them, hey, that's not a bad trade. That's not a bad. That is a fair value gap trade. It just wasn't the trade I was looking for. So it really wasn't no wrong answer to it, because this was a trade that I'm back testing and ICT teach. But that wasn't my setup. Everybody that follow me know my personal setup, my go-to setup that I'm looking for, and it wasn't my go-to setup. So that's all I had on that breakdown, man. And I just want to share that that one about the morning range, like from the midnight open to the high, you know what I'm saying, before 8:30, and the midnight open to the high. I think it's like around London, from the midnight open to like the high in between then and London, or in between then and 8:30. I can't really remember the exact time, but I know it's from the midnight open to the high, or the midnight open to the low. And if you go on the opposite side of the midnight open, there should be an opportunity to either go long or go short that same amount of distance. And it happens very frequently. I ain't gonna say it happened every day, but it happened very frequently, and it's like scary accurate. So anybody got any questions before I before I tap out? Anybody got any question before I tap out? Do everybody understand the breakdown? Do everybody feeling it? If y'all still pulling up on IG, go to YouTube, youtube.com/the new TLR. Any questions? Any questions? Anybody still in here? I see the numbers say folks still in here. Ain't nobody got nothing. What's happening? Here to learn and share. No question? Okay then. Okay. Well, if we ain't got nothing, we gonna call it at that, man. We gonna call it at that. Ain't that Kashaya? Here to learn and share. What's your real name? I be saying here to learn and share all the time. Thanks for the breakdown as always. You're welcome. And we all we need. We all we need. You feel me? All right, man. That's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. That been 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Hey, as always, man, y'all like this. Y'all share it with any cousins. Ain't no thing, Big B. Ain't no thing. I appreciate you for tapping in. Congratulations on that NQ short. You know what I'm saying? This stuff work, man. People can hate on ICT all they want, but I promise you, this stuff that he putting out there, hey, this stuff work, man. This stuff work. Shout out to homie Jason Sweetie. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, this man changed my life when he taught me how to trade futures. Shout out to homie P Dub. He changed my life when he turned me on to ICT and then clarified the stuff that ICT. When P Dub explained the stuff that ICT was saying, it's like it just clicked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because that's my dude or if I don't know if it's because I understand his Louisiana slang. I don't know what it is, but it just clicked. And once it clicked, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was in the Matrix. I seen them little falling numbers, then all of a sudden I just could understand it, man. And then, hey, if y'all like, hey, holla at the boy Jason. If y'all want to learn futures from the person that taught me, I got an affiliate link in the description. Full disclosure, it don't cost you nothing to use. It don't cost you nothing more to use that link, but I do get a commission off it if you use my link. If you want to learn futures from him, if you want to just hang out with me and learn it for the free 99, hang out with me and learn it for the free 99. But we gonna build this new Wakanda together. With that, man, I ain't got nothing else. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Gone.